Al in Dallas. What's up, Albert?
I'm in right now for what you said.
Okay.
I mean, we've had 7 coaches since Tomlin's been in Pittsburgh. It's got to stop. I mean, it has to stop. We need to bring a legitimate head coach in there to help run this organization that knows what the hell he's doing. This is insane. I mean, that defense, if I told you in the beginning of the year, and I was playing tongue-in-cheek when I put my prediction, but in the beginning of the year, that defense plays with zero heart. Zero. It's embarrassing how poor that defense played. And I don't want to see Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart has nothing to prove. Jackson Dart's good to go. He's legit. He's the reason why you want to come here. I don't want to see that kid on the field for the rest of the year. I mean, you just put him in harm's way. This is insane. I like Dayball too, but man, we need a lockdown professional immediately. And if the Pittsburgh Steelers fans who've been whining and complaining since they hired this guy in 2007, if they want to fire him, we'll take him in a heartbeat. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, if I appreciate the two cents, Al, and obviously won't want to hear from you as you've been one of our regulars since day one. Thanks for the call. I mean, that's a Giant fan right there who would take Tomlin in a heartbeat. And I know, again, this is middle of the season, and it's stirring something up. And I know Tomlin doesn't want to hear any of this stuff. And I'm sure he's just sitting in his film room or his office or whatever, going about his business to get ready for the Cincinnati Bengals next. Because they need to win that game, and they do. They're 6-4. They've split with the Bengals, and then they move merrily forward into the teeth of their November and December schedule. But I will just say this. Giants have an opening, and the Giants and the Steelers owners sit next to each other at every owners meeting. Every owners meeting. They are tight. There's a reason why one of the actresses from the Mara family's first name is Rooney, by the way.
Yep.
So that will only intensify if the Steelers start to fall apart, or they just stumble into the playoffs, or they get to the playoffs and don't win, or they stumble and don't make the playoffs. That'll be the conversation to be had.
What about Bill
Belichick for the Giants?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Chris, and I'm saying this with the ultimate of respect, and I know I'm going to be stepping in a direction. Let me ask you this. Would you want to hand a young quarterback off to him and say, who are you going to get for him, Joe Judge? You're going to get Patricia, stop being the defensive coordinator for the first overall ranked Buckeyes, bring him in? I mean, I understand, that would be amazing.
If as a GM and ownership group, you say, hey, Bill, this is going to be our OC. Why not have Bill for a couple years?
I'm sure Bill's looking to
get the ship back on track. The Giants have been awful this decade. They need someone to right this thing. Chance to come home, give Bill a chance to save face with the way his career's gone the last few years.
And I know they love Bill. I mean, who doesn't in New Jersey? Who doesn't for Giants fans? And he's still the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But
he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
The way that he will be.
You'll have a Hall of Famer on the sideline.
But as a Patriot fan, would you counsel the Giants to do that? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, with a caveat that he does not get to choose who the OC is for this young quarterback.
Why would you ever put any sort of thing on Bill Belichick? Like, this is the way we want you to do it.
If he wants to coach in the NFL again and get the all-time record, you say, Bill, this is how it's got to be. Interesting if Tomlin says no.
I don't know why Tomlin would say no if things fall apart there and he has to sit there and wonder, you know what? I could be the coach of the Giants for a long time to come. And I am part of and honestly, you got to take stock. You sit there and go, I don't know. Again, I shouldn't say this sort of thing because there's so much of a personal aspect of it. I think he's now an empty nester. He must love living in Western PA, all of that stuff. There's a personal thing to this. But just a football-wise sort of thing, we just had a caller from Arkansas, a Steeler fan, talk about why are we constantly, in the geriatric mode of the quarterback spot. Jackson Dart is a massive plus for this job. Massive. Massive. Scatterboo, Neighbors. high draft choice, defense that can get after it. Get after it with young people getting after it. There's a lot of reasons to take this Giants job over other ones that are going to be open.
Yeah, there's going to be at least, 4 or 5 others usually. There's always in that 6 to 8 number each year.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.